Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today topic is we'll talk about volumes. Okay, so how we can create a volumes, how we can extend it. Okay, and how to restore it using the Snapchat, how to take the snapshots. Okay, okay. So these are the things I'm going to explain it today. Okay. So before that, I'm just going to install it. I'm going to create a one EC2 machine. So let's create a one EC2 machine. I will mention it as a EBS topic. You can mention it any name, okay? And I'll be using uh, Linux, Amazon Linux, okay? And I'll be selecting by default instance types. And here I'm going to select any key pair, or if I want without key pair also I can able to use it. So this is not recommended. So I'm going to use it my key pair. So then I'm going to use my default subnet and default subnet. Uh, okay, and auto public IP address enable. So then I'm going to select my existing security group here. Okay, so for the configure storage I'll be by default 8 GB is enough, so let me add it later also. Okay, so first we'll create a one EC2 machine and we'll try to connect. Okay, so let's till the status is completed, let me come to volume section. So volume section, so if you wanted to attach a new volume to the EC2 machine, first you what you can do it, you need to verify that EC2 machine it is running on the which availability zone. Okay, so US East 1B. Okay, so the same availability zone you should create it. Okay, so let me create a volume. Okay, so here there is a different volume types. Okay, so one is for GP2, GP3 is the latest one, and the provisioned IOPS and provisioned IOPS SSD. So here there is a two types, IO01, IO02, and cold STDD, throughput, optimized, and magnetic. Okay, so normally companies are using IO1, IO2, GP2, GP3. Okay, so it depends on the requirement, they can go for these are all things. Okay, so let me take it latest one, GP3. Okay, so I'll be just mentioning 8 GB is sufficient. Okay, if you want you can mention it anything. Okay, the IOPS is 3000. Okay, let me show you what is the difference between GP2, GP0, the IOPS. Okay, and here I'm going to select 1B. So the availability zone, the EC2 machine, it is running on the 1B. Okay, so if you wanted to create a ID, you can just do not create volume from snapshot. If you wanted to create, you can use it. So encryption. So always EBS volume, it should be encrypted. So I've already enabled this is a default EBS volume. This is a key, all the details. Okay. Now I'm going to just create a volume. Okay. So let me back to my console. Okay. Let me see if you are able to see both are GPD3 only it is using. Let me create a one more later. I will show you what is the difference of IOPS, IO, GP2, GP3. So let's connect it to the EC2 machine. So now we have a two volumes. Okay. Let me clear the section. So I'll just type it lsplk. So first we need to use lsplk command to see how many disks are there. Okay. So if you are able to see there is only one disk, this is a root volume. Okay. So this having a different partitions. Okay. So this is a we can call it as a root volume. Okay. So okay, and now we are going back to the EC2 console and we are going to attach volume. Okay, so now we wanted to attach this volume. If you are able to see, here it is showing available means it is not attached to any EC2 machine. Okay, if you wanted to delete it in the future, if it is where all it is showing available means it is not usable. Okay, it is a new volume. Okay, so just if you wanted to delete it or if you wanted to attach to the any EC2 machine, you can just attach it. Okay, so here there is an option called modify volume. Okay, and here create a snapshot lifecycle policy, delete volume, you can do it, you can attach it. Okay, these are all the options are there. According to your requirement, you can use it. Okay, so this is a volume ID. Here you can just mention the instance ID. Okay, so this is taking by default STF. How it is taking by default? If you go to the EC2 console, if you are just select your EC2 machine, so from here it is taking XVDA. Okay, so here there is a XVDA. Okay, so here if you wanted to the same series, you can use it. Okay, by default it is taking ABCD. If you are able to see it here, there is STA1. Okay, STAF to P. Okay, so this is how we can, I think you can just ignore it because this automatically it will take it, so it will not impact anything. Okay, so while creating, just look into the volumes level. Okay, just attach it. Okay, so now volume is attached. Okay, let me go to here, same again I will be using the same command, lsblk command. So you are able to see the option, right? Here it is showing xvdf. Okay, so xvdf, but if you come to here, okay, what is the name it is coming here? Okay, here it is showing stf. So, so here the device name XVDA, here it is showing SDF. But if you come to instance level, it is showing XVDA and XVDF. Okay. So this instance type, it is using only XVD, the series A to till Z. Okay. So now we are able to see the disk 2. Okay. Now what we can do it, uh, let me come back to here. So we have attached it. Okay. Okay, so let me now what we can do it. We can just verify the disk. Okay, so now it is showing all the details. It is showing labels, UUID, and available status, how much it is used, everything. Okay, now my intention is I wanted to create a file system and I wanted to mount it. Okay, so now what I will do, I'm going to just paste a command. Okay, so this command what it will do, it will create a, it will create a file system. Okay, this is a make system, file system type. Okay, and this is for the drive, that means xpdf. Okay, slash dev xpdf. Okay, just enter it. Okay, if you get any error, you need to install it some packages, okay, related to the xfs tools. Okay, xfs tools, it should be installed it. Okay, so right now we are not getting any error. Okay, if you get an error, you can use a sudo yum install xfs progs. Okay, that it will go and it will install the xfs file system. Okay, because we are formatting using mkfs. Okay, so now what we can do it, we can create a directory called slash data. Okay, so this it will go and it will create a directory. Okay, now I'm going to mount it. Okay, let me mount it. So the same thing is, just you need to use a sudo mount xpdf, and this is a data. So what we are trying to do, we are going to attach to this drive. Okay, this is a mount point. So whatever there is a data inside, it will go and it will store it in the this volume, or you can call it as a drive. Okay, okay, so now let me just type df-h. Okay, if you're able to see here, it is showing slash dev xpdf 8 GB and 2% data. Okay, So this is the way creating a directory and mounting into the devices. Okay, so for example, by chance automatically if your machine is rebooted, okay, so this mount point it will be unmounted. Okay, so this should not happen. Okay, that is why what we can do it, we can just copy the fs tab. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this fs tab and I'll paste it in the here. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. Okay, for safer side. Okay, now I'm going to just execute the command called blkid. So this it will give the all the details about the drive. Okay, if you're able to see, here is a xvdef. Okay, now what we can do it, you can just copy it and what we can do it, we can just edit the file system, not file system, fs tab, sudo vim etc slash fs tab. Now just hit enter here. So this is a output. Okay, but whenever if you are saving the in the fs tab, so it should not like this. Okay, let me give the one more example. This is a type, it should be there, just copy paste it. Okay, so this is a type. Okay, now what we can do it, we can just copy this uid and we'll paste it here. The uuid it will going to change for all the points. Okay, now this is a data. Okay, and this is a xfs and this is all. Okay, so this is a by default. Only thing is you need to change this uuid and delete entire things. Just escape and wq, it is going to save it. Okay, I think I have not used, so I have used no, sorry, actually I need to use it. Let me come to here. You can use this one. Let me paste this somewhere. Okay, and I'm going to, now what I will do, I'll just replace it. I'll just copy and I'll paste it here. If you're able to see it in the top also, there is the same type only. Okay, now I'll just save it. So let me unmount it. This is working or not? Let me see it. I'll just unmount it. Okay, again I will mount it. Is it working or not? We can able to confirm it. DF5H. Okay, we are able to see it. Okay, and if you wanted to again, if you wanted to back to the your old FS tab, just use this command, because whenever you do any entry in the FS tab, make sure that take the backup. Otherwise, your file system it can be corrupt and your OS it will not reboot. Okay, just reboot it. okay, if you want. Okay, so this is all about volume. Okay, and if you come to the snapshot, okay, so here what I'm going to do, for example, unfortunately your root volume, okay, this is the root volume. Okay, your volume get someone is deleted the data or we are not sure. Okay, so how to restore it using the snapshot. Okay, let me take a snapshot of this, create a snapshot. I'll mention it as a test. I'll just create a snapshot. Okay, let me go on, will verify it snapshot it is creating or not. Okay, so it is creating. Okay, now let me back to the instance. Okay, here there is an option called, if you go to the storage, there is operation, I mean option called replace root volume. Okay, so if you wanted to able to do it, you can able to launch state or snapshot or image. Okay, I'm going to use a snapshot. Okay, this is the one, it is created. Okay, delete replaced root volume. Okay, delete the original root volume after it has been successfully replaced. That means old one, delete it. Okay, then you can replace it. So what did this it will do, delete the root volume. Okay, after it has been successfully replaced. Okay, this has been successfully replaced, old volume it is going to delete it. Okay, let me create it, let me verify it. The snapshot is done. Still it is showing pending. You can just verify it 8D. Okay, this is 8D correct one. Okay, there is option called image also. You can just put the AMI ID also. That is also possible. And snapshot I'm going to use it. Lance state is a different newer one. Okay. I'll be using snapshot. Okay. If you want, I'll just show it to, let me show it the, let me take the AMI of this instance. Okay. That is also I'm going to show it you. So just select the EC2 machine, take the AMI, go to images, create an image. I'll be mention it as a test image. Okay, just enable it, just create an image. So let's see. So both the volume it should be available. Okay, so still it is showing pending. Let's come up this one. So today topic almost we have covered volume and snapshot. Okay, AMI also we have covered it. Instance, we are going to use it daily because we are going to do it in the always in the EC2 machines only. Okay, these are all the instance types. Okay, what are the instance types are there? You can go and you can verify it. Okay, so this is a series type. If I just type it instance type, it will come. Okay, it will come. Okay, and you can just filter it architecture level. Okay, so availability zone, there is a lot of things are there, you can use it. It will just shows the what CPU memory and storage details in instance. Launch template, this is we are going to use it in the auto scaling. The spot request, okay, you can use it, you can just request a spot instance right away. If you wanted to saving the plans, okay, like 1 year 3 years, if you wanted a commitment you can use it. A reserved instance, like this is also it is kind of same thing. 1 year or 3 years you can just reserve your instance. Dedicated host, if you want your own dedicated machine you can use it. Okay, scheduled instance, okay, if you wanted to purchase it or if you wanted to schedule launch it any scheduled launch timings, you can use it. And capacity reservations. Okay, so you can just create a capacity reservation, what are the things you required, what instance type, everything. At the specific time it is going to end. Okay, if you want manually you can use it. Okay, if you come to here EC2 dashboard, all the details it will be there. So whenever you create any AWS console, I mean AWS account, you can just do the encryption EBS volume so that it will affect it to entire this region. Okay, you can use it here. Zones, EC2 consoles, all the details. Okay, zone names, zone ID, everything it will come in the ECT. This is almost global view and events. Okay, if you want any events, You can just you can schedule the events. For example, if you wanted to uh, any instance, it is uh, going to expire it. That means the support, or they wanted to reboot it. Okay, you can just schedule that one. And easy to global view, it will shows all the reason, all the details. Okay, if you're able to see region explorer and global search, it will go and it will verify all the details here. So it will collect all the regions. Almost 27 regions are there. It will shows how many instances are running, VPC, subnets, security groups, volumes, auto scaling, route tables. Okay, and VPC endpoints, NAT gateway, egress only, internet gateway, states, it is enabled or not, and okay, let me see it. The snapshot is available. Let's see if there is any interruption while restoration. That is also possible. Let's see. Okay, it is already it is done. Okay, let me create a replacement task. Okay, now we can able to see here there is a one option to come. See, it is pending. Let's see. See what is it has happened. The message that means your system is rebooting. Okay, so for this activity we required downtime. Okay, okay, let's go to the EC2. Let's verify it. Is it available or not? There is a downtime. It is required to replace. See, it is already successful. Okay. Now let's see. Let's refresh it. Let me go to EC2 section. Let's connect here. Okay, it is not going to connect it. Okay, if you wanted to connect, we can use it. What we can do it? You can just copy this into data. Let me open my terminal. Not required. Let's wait for that. Yeah, we're able to see it. EF H. Okay, it takes some time. So we have done the FS tab, right? See, right now that is already unmounted. CAD ATC FS tab. Okay, so this should not happen. That is why we should mention the uh, uh, UID properly. Okay, so we have done it. Okay, that is why it is showing wrong way. Okay, what you can do it, just you can get the one second. Oh, I think we have revert back the FS term. That is why it is not showing. Let's what we can do it now. Okay, let's get the ID. I think this is on same thing, right? Okay, let's copy. Let's paste it. We have revert back. That is why original FS tab it is coming to the picture. Then which is the one we have edited that is deleted. Let's see how we can just save it. Okay, now what we can do it. So we have created a uh, AMI, right? So let me come to storage. Okay, let me replace the using the image. Okay, let's use the AMI and delete the replace root volume. Okay, or if you wanted to keep it, that you can just unselect it. Okay. Okay, there is a downtime required for this also. Okay, let's see it is successful or not. So I think, see, right now it is showing insufficient data. Okay, this is for disk. Okay, snapshot. Okay, this is available. Okay. So, and one more thing that I have need to create it GP2. Let me create it. 8 GB. So here also you can able to see 100 to 3000, but GP3 it is showing only 3000 from the beginning. Okay, 1B. Okay, just create a volume. Okay, so you are able to see GPT it is starting from 100, but it is starting from 3000. That is the difference between GP2 and GP3. If you wanted to just attach to the EC2 machine, just use it, attach a volume, and use the instance ID and use it. This is going to change automatically. Okay, so let's see the restoration is completed or not. Let's select the storage. If you come down, see it is already replaced. Okay, so which is the one latest one? If you're able to see 526, 530. So this is the one latest. Let's go and connect it. So from, if you are able to see in the volume section in the storage, there is a three volumes are there. Okay, let me connect it. So here it is showing root. If you are able to connect it root, normally it will not connect. Let's see it can be connect or not. Yeah. So we are able to connect, no problem. DF iPhone. Sorry. DF iPhone. Let's use EC2 iPhone user also. DF LSVL. If you are able to see, there are three disks are there. And LL. So this is today's topic. Uh, what we have covered it. We have created a one EC2 machines, okay, and created a volume, and we have restored the uh, from the taking the snapshot from the volume. We have restored it. We have restored from the AMI also. Okay, and we have created a mount point. Okay, and we have attached to the FS tab. Okay, and we have rebooted and we have tested out. Okay, so this is all about the today's topic. So almost we have completed in the EC2 section all this till snapshot we have covered it. So from tomorrow we'll talk about security groups, elastic IP, what is this, key pairs, network placement groups, load balancer, target group. Okay. So we're going to cover it. These are all things. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe my channel. If you need any required any topic need to be covered, just let me know. I'll just cover it. Okay. So thank you for the everyone who all are subscribed. Who all are not subscribed, please subscribe it. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.